Hello friends, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in again. Another episode of the Backyard Warrior, and today we're making some beef tallow. Here I have a bunch of fat that I saved throughout the cooks I made, and this is a different kind of fat here. I made from different cuts. I have some brisket fat here, prime rib fat, picanha fat, and another prime rib. I mean, anything I cut. New York strip fat. This is some beef cheek fat and another brisket fat. So mainly brisket, but every time I trim something, I save my trimmings. I know you hear that all the time on YouTube, but I really do save my trimmings. It's still partially frozen. I'm gonna put it through the grinder and then start rendering it. Okay, so this is my setup today. All the fat in this combo, then everything is chilled from the parts to the buckets and the fat. I'm using my Cabela's 1.5 and a bucket here to catch all the fat. That's it. Alright, so after a few minutes of grinding, we have this beautiful pebbly fat. The key to this is it has to be chilled. If it's not chilled, it's gonna overheat and start melting and your grinder stop working. Another thing you do before you store the fat, just cut it into small pieces. It's easy to do that before you freeze it. Still have this one. I don't know how I end up here, but man, this is nice right here. I put the tub in there. Nice luck. Ooh, damn. 20 minus the bus tub. So I would say a good 16, 17 pounds. So in a 16 quart stock pot, put on a burner on a, I'd say medium on this one. This one is very strong, but medium. I'm gonna add some water to it, quart of water to it, just so it won't stick in the bottom. And find the longest spatula you have and stir with it. I'm gonna add another quart of water just to be safe. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, we don't want nothing stuck to the bottom. And we're gonna let this cook for as long as it takes until we see everything renders. Strain it, maybe render it second time, and store it. Okay. So now our beef tallow comes to a boil. What we're gonna do is drop the heat a little bit and let it simmer for X amount of time until everything is rendered. couple of hours in. Look at this. This thing renders perfect. Nothing's burning. This is a 2 hours in on low heat. I come back here every 20-30 minutes, stir and scrape the bottom, make sure there's nothing stuck. But see, why you grind your fat, it renders perfect. Look at that. So a little bit over 3 hours in, and I think we're done. Once you see these brown bits, you know there's no more fat left in those nuggets. And I think we burned off all the water. Now we're gonna turn this off and let it cool off before we strain it, because this is hot grease. All right. So beef tallow cooled off a little bit. Now we can handle it without burning ourselves. See that nice color on it. So to strain this, I have a combo here that I put on a scale. So this one, we're gonna make it a 0. And to strain this, I have this chinois right here, strainer. I'm gonna put in here and lock it down like this, and put a cheesecloth on top of it. This is the best method I found to do this. Just gonna give it a head start. So slowly we're gonna dump this in here. Oh, this is so satisfying. So after straining our tallow, it has a nice color to it. We end up with 10 pounds, a little bit over 5 quarts, which is good. So from 16-17 pounds of fat, we end up with 10 pounds of beef tallow. Now I'm gonna pour this tallow in its final destination. These 1/2 quart Cambros, they're perfect size. I put them in the fridge, and this stays in the fridge for a long time. As long as you burn all the water, you're not running the risk of to have mold in it. This is all the scrap I had in the freezer turned into this liquid gold, as we call it. Five quarts of beef tallow. These containers, 1/2 quart, I'm using individually. Every time I need one, pull it out of the fridge and leave it on the counter. All right, this is it for this one. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next one, stay safe and bye-bye.